Hi, good morning. Hope all of you are doing good. Uh, Today, I would like to talk regarding the role of e-branding in enhancing competitive growth for MSME sector. So it's basically how e-branding can enhance the competitiveness growth for MSME sector. Now let's talk about the agenda for today. Uh, Typically, in a very short span of half an hour time, specifically, I would like to talk to you uh, about various critical components of branding for MSME sector. So, in today's agenda, it will be to walk through few but critical components of branding for MSMEs, also to make branding affordable and available everywhere for everyone at any time. Now, I would like to talk more about few of the myths which pertains in the mind of MSMEs. Basically, when we talk about branding, we understand that it's a big myth, but and that is we understand that branding is a luxury. Second big myth is branding is not for me. Branding is not affordable. It's quite costly. Branding is for large organizations, and branding is an expensive exercise. So, typically, all these five components, I personally consider that it's a big myth for MSMEs. Now, how actually branding can be done for MSMEs? Now, through a combination of steadily increasing digital tools as well as customer engagement, create a techno branding plan and make it available for the people who all are in need of it. So make a techno digital plan and engage your customer to make sure that it's available for their needs. Now, I'd like to talk to you about ABC of branding. Now, branding helps MSMEs in few ways. Number one, branding basically is building bigger and better businesses. Branding helps MSMEs in building bigger and better businesses. It helps in building the business and sustainable growth. It helps in expanding from local to national to international. It attracts right talent, getting a premium of product and services, premium paid for the product and services that you are into. So let's define what is corporate brand. According to me, the first step towards building your brand is to be crystal clear on what you stand for and what your promise is. So you as an MSME, you as an entrepreneur have to be very much clear about how you want yourself to be stand out and what you are promising to your customers. Next, we have to integrate the brand in the culture. The smartest companies know that the brand must be lived internally first before being delivered externally. So first we have to pretend, we have to behave, we have to start experiencing the value of brand, and we have to live internally inside the organization first, and then we have to start delivering it to the external world. Designing the branding experience for every stakeholders. Now, as an entrepreneur, we have to design the brand experience for every stakeholders. Once the brand and culture have been defined, Examine every relationship with the brand has from the stakeholder's perspective. A useful tool here is the employee journey or the customer journey. So we have to build a relationship. We have to build the brand experience for all stakeholders, be it internal employees or be it customer. Now, to manage the corporate brand, to manage a corporate brand, we have to think in such a way that we have to develop the habit of brand across the whole life cycle of the product or services that we are delivering. Delivering a brand typically at the launch or the relaunch is very easy, and we can make a hallmark, but a truly great brand is perseverance. Develop a habit of perseverance. Continuously keep on delivering the commitment what you made to your customers. Branding don't really change for anyone. It's not that branding change for people to people or case to case. No, it's not going to change for anyone. Once it's a set, it's not going to change. The rule of branding don't really change whether implemented in a larger organization context or aligning it to the need of an SMEs. It's not going to change at all. So whatever the values of the branding, be it a larger organization or a smaller organization, it has to be same. Now, some must factors related to branding. SMEs need to build and manage their corporate brands with the same urgency as their balance sheet. Most of the time, SMEs are worried about balance sheet. The way that they are worried about their balance sheet, similarly, they have to be worried about building a corporate brand, internal as well as external. Investment is in brand is investment in business. Brand project your power. They are your differentiators from other goods and services. And this is the first and the most important step towards achieving their goals. So these are some of the must factors that SMEs should understand related to their brand. So how do we do it? I personally see marketing combines the latest technology with the knowledge and the experience of the best industry experts. So marketing is what? Marketing is basically that combines the latest technology with the knowledge and the experience. So you have to be updated with the technology. You have to maintain, retain, or you have to hire the best knowledgeable people and best experienced people across the industry experts, and make sure that you have the industry experts and make it easier, better, and more accessible and affordable for the people everywhere. So combine your marketing efforts with the best knowledge, with the best people, with the best technology and the industry experts available, and make it available for one and all. Now let's see what are the major problems that MSMEs are facing. Let's discuss it. I'm like, these could be few that I identified. Need not to be sure that these are only the problems that SMEs or MSMEs are having. But according to me, from where we should start. Now, point number one, from where to start with. Now, according to me, SME or MSME has to have clear-cut vision and mission statement. Second, list down how can you be a gain creator, how you can actually how you can actually be a gain creator in the society. Third, to get connected with an experts can be difficult. I understand that getting connected with an expert could be difficult, but spend time and identify to diagnose the business problem the way that you seek advice from a doctor. We typically understand that if you are ill or we are ill, we are not keeping well, And we cannot put an excuse that I'm not able to find out an appropriate doctor. Similarly, spend time to understand your business problem and seek advice from business experts. Second thing is to get connected with the people with the right message quickly. Get the right message at the right place when you have a clear vision. Right messages and right tool will make you reach to the right destination at right time in the right way. Neither be too early nor be too late. Don't be carried away by incorrect information. Most of the time, we don't spend much time on research and development, researching or doing some research on what are the critical components for the success of your business. So we go to Google and we try to Google it. Say Google is good, but don't only depend on the data that you collect from Google. So be sure about the data and the details that you are collecting from any of the external sources. Now, fourth, very interesting and very important component of where MSMEs face challenge. Now, I have a question. If you are left with last penny in your pocket, do we invest in branding or in machinery? Now, if you are left with the last penny in your pocket, where do you invest in? Don't only invest in machinery, right? So most of the time we do mistakes, and when we are having money, we invest it in machineries. We invest in people. Whereas, according to my experience of 2 decades, I would suggest that if you are left with a small budget, instead of investing on the investing money on machineries and people, invest on branding and PR activity, because the smaller amount what you are going to invest on a PR or the branding or the marketing activity may certainly bring some more money if you are able to succeed and crack the deal, new deal. So you will be able to get new business that will in return bring more money, and from there you can invest in your machinery. Now it's a very prominent saying in Hindi, जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. So be loud enough to be heard by the industry. So speak out, speak out, speak out. So these are four important problems that we discussed. Now, what could be the solutions? According to me, first foremost solution is let your company be more vocal. Create and connect your brand with the people. Brand is for the people. It's your image of the company on the embossed on the mindset of people. So create and connect your brand with the people. Connect to internal and external customers directly. Let your employees focus on what they do best. Second, get more of your resources. Resources are only the scarce product available in our life. I'm like, time is a scarce resource, raw material is a scarce resource, opportunity is a scarce resource. So we have to leverage the opportunity and use most of the available resources. So as a solution, what are the tools which are available to market or brand your product and services? First easily available thing is social media. So use social media to reach your right audience. Of course, karle jugaad to karle jugaad, that is there. We typically work sometimes on the jugaad technology, that we do certain adjustment and do it. But don't forget that innovations always has its own importance. So connect jugaad with your innovation and encourage the habit of innovating something new out of, so that you can improvise your production performance, profitability, best utilization of the time and resources. Encourage your employees to come out of your jugaad. Don't be always in a first aid model that just do certain adjustments and things are done. Set up a process and encourage your employees to follow that process. Of course, encourage reward for innovation. Encourage reward for innovation. That is something that most of us as an SMEs or a micro and medium, micro, small, medium enterprises, we miss to do that. We feel whatever we are saying, he has to do it. But anyone who is contributing towards it, make sure that you are rewarding him. Third, make employee your brand ambassadors. What I feel, unless until your employees, your internal resources are not happy with the performance of the company or how company is dealing with them, they will not be bringing that value and the satisfaction level in the product or the services that they are dealing with or producing. So get them feel of ownership, technology and tool to be used for the employees. All employees should feel that they are owner of this company and they are committed for the performance of this company. Let your customer speak about you. Get them feel the difference. What is the difference that they are facing, or what is the difference that they are feeling when they are getting it served from you or any other in the market. So get your customer a wow feel factor, so that they will be there with you for a longer time. Fourth, marketing and branding campaigns for MSMEs. Uh, I would recommend that MSMEs should budgetize their campaign. It's not that when they are left with some money, then only they should think on advertising on various platforms. No, they should budgetize at the start of the year or at the start of every quarter. They should budgetize what is the amount that they want to be invested on various campaigns. Now, one basic and fundamental fact is a business owner can live without food, but not without marketing and branding campaigns. An entrepreneur can live without food, but not without marketing and branding for their company. Now, once you are able to create a brand, what is the next that you have to do is brand recollection factor. Create create a create an embossment on the mindset of the people, so that the moment they think for a particular product, they should think for your brand, right? So keep a brand recollection factor very strongly. Uh, Strategize your campaign in such a way that your brand recollection is stronger, and people should recollect you the moment they think about a particular product or services they want to avail. Keep talking about your brands on all possible platforms. Don't be shy of talking about your own product or services. Say, for example, we represent Digitos. So I don't mind talking to every presentation. I don't mind talking about Digitos, what Digitos is doing. Digitos is a house of digital professionals who are actually leveraging the tools and technologies related to digital platform and enable it for all MSMEs, so that they leverage this platform and get maximum ROI. We at Digitos helps to maximize your business ROI. We are digital professionals who have been dealing with, who have been supporting in n number of customers across the globe. So keep talking about brand on all possible platforms. Keep forcing your current and would be to be connected. So whoever are current customers or would be customers, keep connected. Get them a feel of can't afford to miss your brand. They should die for to come and get connected with your brand and products and services, right? They should have a feel that if I'm not going to get it done from XYZ company, then certainly I'm not going to be best in the industry. So they should have a feel of can't afford to miss your brand factor. Sixth important solution, what I feel, brand to customer acquisition. Brand helps you to acquire new customers. Stronger brands helps you to acquire new customers. But acquiring new customers are costly. It's being said it's a 6 to 7 times more expensive than acquiring a new customer. I'm like, if you are trying to acquire a new customer, it is 6 to 7 times more costlier than retaining your existing customers. So it's always better to retain your existing customer, and not only to look for new and new customers. Of course, it's a cycle. Sometimes older customers keep on going out because their requirements are already fulfilled. So you have to keep working for new customers, but that is not because they are not satisfied or something like that. You keep on searching for new customers for better services and all, but always try to retain your existing customers, because that is little cheaper than acquiring new customers. Seven, you always have to continuously working, or you always have to work towards improvisation on your quality of product performance and service delivery. Keep continuous interaction with your customers. Identify how many of your current customers willing to advocate your brand. That is very important. If your customer is willing to advocate your brand, they are willing to talk about your brand, that means to say they are happy from your performance. Willing to be a referenceable customers or want to be a part of your success case studies. So if they are willing to be advocate of your brand, that is very good point. So try to make sure that all of your existing customers get converted into advocate your brand. They should advocate your brand, and they willingly they should participate in the success case study if you are making something. So continuously work towards improvisation of the product quality and performance of service delivery. Eighth important point is customer reviews can make or break your brand. So news of bad customer service reaches more than twice as many as years as praise for good services experience. So guys, be careful about your customers and make sure that they should not write or say anything negative about your product or services. If it is like that, then of course it is going to damage your brand more aggressively than a satisfied customer who may build your brand. Take your time to address your unhappy customers and do everything within your power. So if something is there in your reach, try to help your existing customer and make sure that he is able to get convinced, and he is going to continue to buy your product and services. Ninth important factor is boost your brand. So use social media, run referral campaign, share your story tool of effective marketing, keep on working on the marketing, keep on sharing about your success stories. uh, Social connect, you keep on connecting your customer or potential customers on the social platform, and keep on strengthening your digital presence. Understand, social connect and digital presence are only the two mantras for the success of any MSME in today's scenario. Easy and affordable means of branding trend MSME should consider. Let's see what are those tools and components. Now, these are few of the important facts in current scenario. Mobile will be dominant platform, and it is the dominant platform, and certainly it is going to be more dominant platform in the near future. Content is the new currency, and be active on a digital world. User generated content will be more disruptive. Social network will bring an ecosystem to rival the original internet. Brand will act as their own multimedia. Be cultivating a digital brand community and culture with their customers. Brands will begin to collaborate with their audience, creating loyalists and brand advocates. These are something that, as a digital community building activity, a brand has to do. Be techy and digitally sound brand that focus on generation Z will have the advantage. Understand, we are living in generation Z. You have to sound that you are digitally stronger and stronger than any of the other party in the market. Be thought leader. At least pretend digitally. If you are not a thought leader, don't worry. But pretend on digital platforms that yes, you have knowledge, you have know-how, and you are technically sound enough to provide any kind of disruptive solution for your customers, to your customers. Personalized data driven disruptive marketing will be the norm. Tracking metrics will be more accurate. So you will be able to accurately monitor what is happening on the digital platforms, how your customers are reacting, how your customers are consuming your content, and how they are behaving on whatever you are posting on digital platforms. I mean, this is the crux of the whole presentation. Always MSME eyes at money. So it's only money, honey. We are only talking about money. We, whatever we are trying to do, whether we are branding it, promoting it, marketing it, connecting to the people, it's basically to increase more and more inflow of money to our balance sheet. Now, this slide will help you to understand what is the biggest challenge that MSME has. Most of the time, MSMEs are not able to define their product and services what they are dealing with. On this slide, if you see, I have put 5 photographs. Now, all of these 5 tools are basically uh, these tools are basically to create holes. So if you as a service provider or the product manufacturer say that you manufacture a product which create hole, now what could be these? These could be 5 different type of tools which create holes. One is punch machine with the two holes. Another one is single hole punch machine. Third one is something which is digging the ground and creating hole. Another tool is basically creating hole in the on the door to put up the key lock or keypad. And fifth is basically drilling somewhere either on the wood or on the wall. So if you are manufacturing tool which create hole, so what is that hole you are talking about? So you as an MSME, you as an entrepreneur have to define what exactly you mean when you are saying that it's a hole making machine. It's a tool which create hole on something. So if you are a punch machine manufacturer, you have to define that you are a punch machine manufacturer which create holes in a stationery. It is single hole creating tool, or it is something which is a crane, or which is used for the construction purpose, or it is something that helps to put door knobs or door or lock in a door, or it is something which helps you to drill the wall or drill the wooden platforms. So most of the time, we as an MSMEs spend very less time in terms of defining correctly our products. When we are not able to define our products correctly, that is where we are not able to get the required kind of outcome from all the activities. When we are not able to describe our products or services correctly, for sure we will not be getting the benefit for all branding or marketing activity. Whatever we'll be doing will be not effective in terms of our communication, either to internal customers or to the external customers. So guys, please spend your time, take more time and define your product and services, whatever you are doing, where whatever you are dealing with. in more appropriate way. Hope you understand my concept. In case you are facing any difficulty, feel free to reach us. Now, internet is the blood of the business. When we talk about three necessities of our life: air, water, and internet. Internet is the third necessity of our business, of our life. And for business, internet is the blood of the business. If there is a no internet, I feel we cannot imagine a person without blood. So that's what I can say. Now, what are the components available on the digital platform for branding activity? You have 8 ways by which you can actually market or you can establish your brand. First tool is content marketing. You have to write a lot about your product and services to establish a stronger brand in the market. So content marketing is very important. Second is online sites. You have to build online retail sites. Retail site doesn't mean that it's a B2B or B2C kind of thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about customer centric sites. You have to build customer centric sites. You have to spend your time, energy, and marketing efforts on mobile marketing. You have to be very aggressive on social connect. You have to keep working on email marketing. You have to keep working on search engine optimization. Keep optimizing your website with various keywords so that your site starts ranking in Google. Understand, if you are there in the Google, you are there in the business. If you are out of Google, ... you fill up the blank. Customers are the keys, so keep on interacting and engaging your customers and help them to become your brand ambassador. And web design, make sure that your website, which is a virtual sales representative, should talk very strongly and very correctly about the product and services that you are dealing with. So these are typical 8 components, and we at Digitos actually help any of the companies to work, or help any of the companies to do all these eight activities for companies. Now amplify your reach with the social platform. So whatever you have done, keep on amplifying your reach on a daily basis with social media. So social media will actually increase your reach and will amplify your marketing efforts. So you have to talk on a lot on a Facebook, on Google, on Twitter, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, and be it whatever will be coming in the future, you have to be very aggressive and keep on talking on all these platforms. We are personally taking very serious efforts to manage all social media presence for our clients. We manage their social media calendar, and we promote it. We engage with their potential customers. We keep on connecting their potential customers and help them reach out to the mass which is not known to their brand. So we reach out to the people, we connect, we communicate, we listen socially, and then we transform it into business for most of the SMEs that we are helping, that we are dealing with. Probably concluding slide for today's session, for this session, I would say be equipped for digital war. It's already on. So digital war is on. Be equipped with this. If you are not, you have the answer. Either be visible on digital platforms or forget your existence is what is correct in current scenario. Understand our life is hardly 7-inch screen, which is mobile, or 8-inch screen, whatever it is. But thing is like, it's a digital war today. So if you want to be successful in current business, you have to be a digital warrior. And we at Digitos make sure that we enable companies to become a digital warrior and beat their customers, their competitors, beat their customers, problem of their customers, and compete with their their competitors. Sorry, I'm getting confused with customers and the competitors. If you are digitally equipped and is a digital warrior, probably yes, you'll be able to win the war very successfully. So be a digital warrior. We at Digitos provide a platter of services to all our customers. So we help companies to increase their mobility. We help them to develop portals and collaborations, and we keep on continuously working on various digital marketing activities, be it online market research, media planning and buying, search engine optimization, or social media marketing, reputation management, more effective lead generation, and last but not the least, we are a house of digital professionals. Be rest assured that uh, if you want your products and services to be branded properly, we are the one who could help you out in a best way. Hope you uh, I was able to say whatever the best I could in the keeping the time and not making the presentation too lengthy. Hope I was able to present whatever the knowledge, whatever the best thing that I could. So that's all from my end. Hope you must have a great session. Wish you all the very best for today. Wish you all the very best and have a good day. Be at home, stay at home, be safe, and take care of your family members and your relatives and near and dear ones. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Bye.